Good morning. Spring Convocation 2023 will officially begin with the graduate processional. Please rise if you are able. Please remain standing if you are able for the procession of faculty and the platform party. of the National Anthem, performed by Ms. Hannah Pagenkoff.
Please join me in singing together.
Please be seated. Welcome everyone to Convocation 2023. I'm Conferral, Chancellor of Mount Royal University. It is my distinct honor to declare Convocation assembled for the granting of degrees in the Faculty of Arts and the Faculty of Science and Technology. I would like to thank our Highland Pipers for leading us through our procession, and thank you as well to our national anthem singer, Ms. Hannah Pagenkoff. So let's get started. I would now like to invite Dr. Timothy, have I called you Timothy before? Dr. Tim Rowley, President and Vice Chancellor of Mount Royal University, to introduce some of our special guests and share a few words to get us started.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor, and you can call me whatever you'd like. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for joining us here at Mount Royal University for this fantastic ceremony. Hello to those people up there in the balcony. Thanks for joining us. Before we get going, I would like to acknowledge that Mount Royal University is located on the traditional territories of the Niitsitapi Blackfoot and the people of Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Siksika, the Piikani, the Kainai, the Tsuut'ina, and the Îyârhe Nakoda. And we're situated on the land where the Bow River meets the Elbow River, and the traditional name for this place is Mohkinstsis, which we now call the city of Calgary. And the city of Calgary is also home to the Métis Nation. Land recognition and acknowledgement honors the land and the Indigenous peoples who reside on it since time immemorial, in the present and in the future. We think about our relationship with the land and its people and our history with both. And for me, these words also serve as a reminder that the work of reconciliation is ongoing and there is a need to build more space for conversation, understanding, and growth. I'd now like to take a moment to please ask you, ladies and gentlemen, to silence your electronic devices so that we can all enjoy the ceremony. Click. Okay. And I'd like to acknowledge some special guests that are joining the Chancellor on the stage. We have Dr. Chad London, Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Jennifer Pettit, Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Dr. Jonathan Withy, Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology, Ms. Jerry Lynn Googlis, University Registrar, Elder Roy Bearchief, who I'll call on in a moment, our alumni speaker, Daniel Major, and our honorary degree recipient, General John de Chastelain. And we also have representatives from Mount Royal University's executive leadership team, deans, associate deans of Mount Royal's faculties, And we have a number of our wonderful faculty and staff here on the stage. And finally, our Mount Royal University Board of Governors and Foundation Board members. And joining us today are Joseph Nguyen and Tanya Williamson. Can we give them a round of applause, please? I would now like to introduce Elder Roy Bearchief, who will open Convocation. On campus, he serves as an elder and Espumpta, which means helper, for the Faculty of Health, Community, and Education. He is also a graduate of MRU's Social Work Diploma Program, and he received the Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Alumni Award in 2021, and he was also awarded an Honorary Doctorate of Laws degree from the University of Calgary in 2022. Elder Roy Bearchief, would you please join me at the front of the stage? Roy, thank you for the words you're going to share with us.
Okay. Hello, I'm happy to see all of you today. Before I say a blessing in my language, just want to say a few words. Maybe words of encouragement for all of you. Long 4-year trip, long journey. Because I was in that position too. 1991, I walked in through those doors. 1994, I exited with a parchment, with a set of tools for me to go out and practice social work. But you know what? With that social work, I thought I'd be able to save the world. I thought I'd be able to, my people, I'm going to work with my people, I'm going to. But you know what, the reality grounded me when I started working with the people. And I had to realize, can't save everybody. But let me share with you 3 words. Ready, able, willing. Last year, those 3 words came into my head. Ready, able, and willing. Then what triggered those 3 words was, I remember probably about 50 years ago at least, when you get laid off a job, it still happens now, when you get laid off a job, you can go to, you can apply for EI, employment insurance, but back then they call it unemployment insurance. And they give you a card. They send you a check, they give you a card you have to fill out and send it back in order to get your next UIC check. But the last part, the last question was, are you ready, able, and willing to work? Had to make sure you checked off yes, because if you checked off no, it's going to create some problems with getting your check. So all of you in here, you're ready, because this institution gave you the tools. You're able to go out now because you have the tools. And you're willing to. I know that because what I've witnessed for the last 3 days was the enthusiasm from students. You people now are pretty enthusiastic. But those things are applicable anywhere. Relationship. If I apply it to my marriage, my wife and I have been married for over 45 years. If I apply that, I was ready to commit to my marriage. I was able to commit to it and I was willing to commit to it. And I'm still willing to be committed to it for the next, I'm not going to say next 45 years. Maybe the next 20 years, I don't know. It depends on him upstairs, if he wants to take me home. But keep that in mind. When you go out seeking a work, I'm ready, I'm able, I'm willing, because you have the tools now to do it. So remember that. Siksim stak, which means think about it and remember it. So I'm going to say a prayer in my language. I'm going to say one of the prayers I want to make is for each and every one of you to get a job. Aio apistatoki. Aio istipaitapia. Aio natusi. Anoksesti kodogatita pistapix pinnaan. Kakohki itsinopis nistonnaan. Aamaksi kakohtoaatksaaksi kaikista skemaatsaiksuus. Tuo on kakiksiiniissa puuttokaanua ustoa vai makohtaa sukiksimstaksa ustoa sukskamoksa ustoa. Anu kaakumata paapissa pia puuttaksi. Yksi pommuissa makohtaa puuttaksa uumu manistaskini maatsaksa. Kioksi itse puistoa aikamstaasa mahkumanistaskini maatsaksa ustoa olisi pommuissa ustoa mahkitkuuni maksaa. Makatitskini maatsas. Kää makskuutoksa annu. Anu kaamistaapisluuki kitkonohkutuukiistoa. Kuhtohkutpinaakiistoa kitikslunatskonnataapis. Matitsteipaatiksi kahkumuutsuuki. Kioksi rohkatpikkamista patsemuih koomiksi kimmataapsiiksi. Kääksi tästukaa pohpiiksi. Jääksi toupiiksi tässukinakio. Nuksukinaissa mahkukitsahkaissa. Mahkitsitaamaisptiksikaiskisi saukua. Anu kaamistaapisluukiin kinuhkanistukkamannistua. Kio rauhatuksista piipuja. Niistä putsiksemista kamutaani, niistä vatsimaa. Siksi käipäitä piuasi. Hannu, thank you.
Thank you, Elder Roy Bearchief. As president of this university, I have the great honor to stand here every year to recognize students for one of the most remarkable accomplishments they will attain, and it never gets old. I encourage all of you to just take a moment to take this all in. We are gathered here following a year when we've finally been able to get back into the familiar rhythm of what we do best. Our community got back to collaborating in classrooms, in labs. Our students studied abroad. They joined clubs. They attended athletic events. I certainly cheered alongside some of you in the stands, and I can't help but mention that our women's hockey team won MRU its first national championship this year. So go Cougars. It feels really good to be here with all of you in this moment after everything you've been through during your time studying. You are the stars of this ceremony, where every component is part of a tradition to acknowledge your achievements. We've done this for others, but today it's about you. Your loved ones are in the stands, and they can't wait to cheer you on when they hear your name called in a moment. Even though some of you might be sitting in your seat waiting for us to be done so you can go home and celebrate, it's okay. I promise. Well, I'll try to keep my remarks reasonably short, but it's all part of the tradition, even the squirming in the seats. I have brought up on many occasions my deep belief in the power of education. It is transformative. It makes opportunities you couldn't imagine available to you, and it changes lives. And as someone who came from reasonably humble beginnings, I wasn't always sure how I was going to make it through the other side of my education. But I certainly came out the other side grateful and aware of what I had gained from the experience. More recently, I have a different perspective through all of you. You have reminded me that the pursuit of higher education is a very vulnerable process. There are countless stories of students who have earned a major award by way of their studies, or conceived of or launched a business with the help of a class, or even a student who never imagined going to university, never thought it was possible, and are now contemplating going to graduate school. So I'm very familiar with the excellence found within MRU students, and so should you be, because you exemplify it. But I couldn't in good conscience share aspirational accounts without also highlighting the ways students, like all of you here in front of me today, have taken chances and made incredible leaps to make it to the finish line. You have been asked to be comfortable with discomfort. You have been immersed in an environment where new people often must collaborate with someone in a way that has an impact on their success in a class or in a team. And you're constantly put in a position where you don't have the answer. This is how we learn something new, after all. But my hope is that through all of this, you get to sit where you are today, knowing what you have received from your university experience, but perhaps more importantly, what you have given yourselves. I'd like to give a little bit of an example. Zafina Boudwani comes to mind. Zafina, who's on the stage with us today, we'll be seeing her later. Here, let's give a hand for Zafina. It's a very generous hand. Wait till you hear what she's been doing. She's graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry and has been accepted to McGill University, where she will complete a Master's of Science in Human Genetics. When asked what had been the biggest impact on her studies while at MRU, Zafina credits mentorship, professors like those behind me. In particular, professors like Dr. Manuel Diaz-Avila, Dr. John Chick, and Dr. Nathan Ackroyd, as well as Jocelyn Garcia, have given Zafina valuable tools and skills that help her to succeed. Zafina says her biggest achievement at MRU is the way that she has grown. She has achieved excellence and even surpassed expectations that were once set forth by herself. She is confident, proud, but also humble. And most importantly, she knows what it means to stay true to who she is as a person. I certainly applaud the faculty who helped Zafina along the way, but my hope is that Zafina knows herself that she gets credit for being open to being mentored and applying valuable lessons in her studies. It's fitting that you will hear Zafina's name later in the ceremony, since she is also one of this year's Centennial Gold Medal recipients. Quick hand for Zafina. So of course, that is just one story. And as I look out at our graduands, you all have a story just like that one. And today is an opportunity to acknowledge your perseverance and the amazing moments ahead. My hope is that you will leave here feeling like you have received everything possible during your time at MRU and are aware of the gifts that you have given to yourself and are aware of the people near and dear to you. Graduates, each of you have reaped the benefits of a world-class teaching faculty, instructors who knew you by name, knew your goals and your aspirations. Staff were also committed to your success, whether you met them in person or if they were toiling behind the scenes. Graduates, may I ask that you please join me in a round of applause for MRU's tremendous faculty and staff. And of course, there is another very important group of people who have helped pave the way for your success. Many of them are here today, your friends and family. Today they celebrate you. So may I ask you also to please join me in a round of applause for all these wonderful people who have supported you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to invite the Chancellor back to the podium to share her remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rowley, and let's give a big hand for Dr. Rowley. I think we have a very serious group here this morning, Dr. Rowley. We've got some real work to do to get these guys going. Graduates, first, congratulations. Many years of hard work, dedication, stretching yourselves, sacrificing time away from your friends and family have earned you the right to be here today to receive your degrees and diplomas and to take time for celebration. I am very inspired to be here with you and to be a small part of the journey that you're taking as you live your lives and you make a difference. Today, all of you are moving from getting ready to being ready. You are starting or already are on the journey to running the place. It's going to become yours. Some of you will be ready in the next 10 years to take on senior management positions in institutions, NGOs, businesses, government, you name it, you're going to be there, and you're going to be using these hard-earned degrees to help guide you in your decision-making. Many of you are taking your place in universities, in graduate school, so that you can work on solving some of the world's greatest problems. A few of you are going to write our next great novels, and please do so, because I'm very tired of Netflix. And a lot of you are going to design award-winning social media campaigns for causes and people that you're deeply involved in. You're going to design our spaces. You're going to create our art. You're going to create our next scientific discoveries. You are the future for us. You will be shaping policy, setting trends, and you'll be fighting to have your values become the values of the majority. Through my role as Chancellor of Mount Royal University and more than 3 decades of experience working, and my luck at having a large family full of young people like you, one graduated yesterday right on this stage, and I know behind me are people who are having their, I guess we call them children, but they don't feel like children, graduate today. I've had many occasions to talk to graduating students and then to watch them develop their talents in their careers. I have to say I am enormously grateful for the insights, the ingenuity, and the worldliness of the graduates of today. You are all employable, you are all strong thinkers, and you are all problem solvers. And your energy and your creativity is needed more than you know today here in institutions in Calgary, across Alberta, across Canada, and around the world. And believe me, Canadians are needed around the world, and they do extremely well. Now, there is one characteristic that I do admire about all of you the most. I love that your generation is very comfortable in your own skin, and at the same time, you've mastered the skill of becoming something bigger than yourselves without conforming. You can write a brilliant paper and pull off an all-nighter, and at the same time probably watch a whole season of Netflix while you're on your phones talking to your friends and being involved in a social cause and designing a social media campaign. It's really quite remarkable. You can crack a problem and then play video games for 22 hours in a row. It's amazing. And then at the same time, get up and go and help at a cause that you find important. So you are individuals who not only stay true to yourselves and who you are, but you work to act on society to be better. Today, we at Mount Royal are determined to make this convocation extra special for you. We want you to remember us, and we want you to stay connected. We would love nothing more than to have you continue your relationship with us here, and we want you to come back at any time and keep us in your journey. We are in your court, and we do have your back. So do find time to come back and see us. Now, I really only have one ask of all of you. Please use your education from this great university to live your life with passion and purpose, and to only do good. Be only a leader in all that you take on, and leave your mark by continuing to be yourselves while changing all of us to be the people that we're intended to be. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023. Now, before I have the privilege to confer your degrees, I'd like to talk about our next step here, which is, again, as part of the tradition in our university protocol, which includes wearing these robes that we're all wearing on the stage on the platform party. Honorary degrees date back to the Middle Ages, and they're often accompanied by the Latin words honoris causa, which means for honorific reasons. They recognize an individual's outstanding achievement in the academic, private, or public sector. I would now like to invite Provost and Vice President, Academic Dr. Chad London, to the podium to present the candidate for the Honorary Doctor of Laws.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of Mount Royal University's Board of Governors and on the recommendation of the General Faculty's Council, it is my pleasure to present General de Chastelain, the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, in recognition of his achievements as an esteemed military professional and statesman for peace. General John de Chastelain immigrated to Canada from Scotland as a teenager and enrolled at Mount Royal College. He went on to enlist as a private with the Calgary Highlanders before transferring to the full-time Canadian Armed Forces. Over the years, he steadily climbed the ranks until 1989, when he was both promoted to general and appointed Chief of Canada's Defence Staff. He held that position until 1996, save for a period when he served as Canada's ambassador to the United States, a post usually reserved for high-ranking diplomats. In April 1998, General de Chastelain was involved in assisting to accomplish the passage of the Good Friday Agreement, which put an end to sectarian violence in Northern Ireland. He then spent the next 15 years helping to implement that agreement, including supervising the decommissioning of paramilitary arms. General de Chastelain keeps his ties to MRU through serving as the honorary chairman of the Military Memorial Bursary Program, which honors sacrifices made by fallen members of our Mount Royal family. He is also a former National Vice President of Scouts Canada and was an honorary director for the Canada-Ireland Foundation. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Mount Royal University's Board of Governors and on the recommendation of the General Faculty's Council, I request that you please bestow the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, on General de Chastelain. General de Chastelain, can you please join me at the front of the stage?
By the power vested in me by the Post-Secondary Learning Act of Alberta, and as approved by the Mount Royal University Board of Governors, I present Mount Royal University's honorary degree recipient, General John de Chastelain, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. I would now like to invite the General to the stage to say a few words.
Madam Chancellor, Mr. Provost, members of faculty, graduates, family and friends, it is a distinct honor, first of all, to receive this honorary degree, but also to be asked to address you and the members of your family. I won't presume to say anything academic to those of you who are getting doctoral degrees or master's degrees, since I have neither. If any of you only have bachelor's degrees like me, then perhaps I can talk down a bit to you, but not much. I owe a great deal to this college, now this university. When I first came to this country, I was not sure what I was going to do, and it was only through my association with Mount Royal University that I went on to become a member of the Armed Forces and then to be Chief of Defense Staff and Ambassador to the United States and coming here. But I was talking to a number of individuals when I was at one of the graduations, and they said to me, I'm not sure that I am really cut out to do the kind of things that I'm going to be required to do. And I said, well, what are those kind of things? And he said, well, it's a dangerous world, and now that I have this degree, perhaps people expect me to do things that I'm not capable of doing. And I said, nonsense. What you have to do is have confidence in yourself. You have to remember the leadership you received at the hands of your parents, at the hands of your friends, at university, at the friends of your fellow university graduates. If you dig deep within inside yourself, you will find yourself able to do things that you may never believed you had been capable of. Because it is for certain that now that you're in a leadership role, people in this country will expect leadership from you. And again, I'm addressing the graduates here. You may be called upon to do some very difficult things and take some very difficult decisions. Some of them perhaps life and death decisions. And you may question, am I really capable of doing that? And my answer is, of course you are. Just remember what you learned, again, at the hands of your parents, your friends, and your fellow graduates. And whatever you do will be the right thing. If ever you lack confidence in yourself, don't do anything, because you can only cause trouble. You have huge reasons to be confident now in what you have achieved here in arriving at this stage today, and I wish you much success with it. The world is not getting to be an easier place to live in. You are going to be called on to make decisions to make sure that it continues as peaceably, as profitably, and as enjoyably as possible. And I wish you much success in doing that, as I do to the continuation of the success of this extraordinary university. Thank you again for this great honor. I am deeply moved. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. de Chastelain, for being here and sharing your remarks with us. And Dr. de Chastelain joined us last year in a Chancellor's Dialogue, where he came and, with one of our professors here, helped us try to understand what was going on in Russia. And it's just a pleasure to see him here. So thank you. And now it's my privilege to invite Dr. Tim Rowley, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium to officially present Mount Royal University's Spring 2023 graduates.
That's right. Now for the ceremony within the ceremony, may I ask the graduands to please rise, if you are able. Madam Chancellor, I now present to you these graduates who have satisfied the requirements for degrees, diplomas, and certificates as outlined in the program, and request that you confer upon them the various and several degrees, diplomas, and certificates as approved by the General Faculties Council of Mount Royal University.
Under the authority vested in me by the Post-Secondary Learning Act of Alberta, and with the approval of the General Faculties Council of the Great University, I hereby confer the degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon the graduates who appear in today's program, whether they be present or absent. Please be seated.
We will now present the graduates individually to the Chancellor by reading the names of those graduates present today. Some of you may not wish to shake hands. If so, simply place your hand on your heart or nod, and we will take the hint. Similarly, people on the platform party may do that. Mr. Jeff Crane will now read the names of graduates in attendance. Mr. Crane.
Perfect. Chancellor Don Farrell, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Tim Raleigh, Dean for the Faculty of Arts Dr. Jennifer Pettit, and faculty members will now come forward to acknowledge the graduates. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, Policy Studies, Honors, Christopher Boucher. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, Policy Studies, Ahmed Afifi Attia. Sebastian Bennett Monteroso. Dino Kavlik. Andrew Cho. Timothy Curran. William Holtzbaum. Jada Hutchinson. Ajay Mal. Aisha Nadeem. Kendra Potskin. Jacob Smith. Spirit River Striped Wolf. Rachel Timmermans. Seamus Verboven. Katie Walsh. Emily White. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice Honors. Shuara Ahmed. Molly Clare. Megan Davidson. Caitlin Helder. Janae Kent. Mihailo Kojigar. Calvin Kraus. Logan Croker. Yaz Lotvikish. Kaylee Lukowicki. Hannah Lutman. Matthew Michaels Cobb. Celdric Payomo. Thomas Pugsley. Prashanti Rajanikan. Cedric C. Gustavo Trujillo. Carla Welsh. Hannah Winterburn. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Firdaus Amadi. Christian Angeles Ramirez. Naina Balasundram. Anna Delaney Beaton. Nicole Balesi. Abigail Kurlock. Ryan Dunning. Ellen Fisher. Gabrielle Gilchrist. Jenny Cheney Go. Tyler Hummel. Rebecca Jago. Abigail Judge. Priyadeep Kara. Jisoo Lee. Vivian Liu. Keisha Martin. Aaron McDougall. Xin Meng. Ilona Mikolayowski. Cynthia Milan von Elsner. Kofo Warloa Odawali. Jamie Philipchuk. Sonia Reddy. Haley Rowe. Justin Rogie. Ravdeep Sandhu. Hamid Sayadi. Kendra Scott. Jasmine Sharda. Amisha Sharma. AJ Singh. Sahil Singh. Serena Taylor. Jacob Terrio. Corbin Todd. Matthew Vieira. This concludes the graduates of the Faculty of Arts at Mount Royal University. President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Tim Raleigh, Chancellor Don Farrell, Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology, Dr. Jonathan Withy, and faculty members will now come forward to acknowledge the science and technology graduates as they receive their parchments. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Computer Information Systems, Ralph Acusar. Diego Anzala. Jonathan Axford. Matthew Balliot. Christian Banta.
His first name, last name,
Andre Coe. Anthony Dang. Daryl Diego. Jasmail Duck. Huda Albayok. Mark Frizzell. Matthew Fudge. Juliana Gagliardi. Sharjeel Hayat. Jordan Henkelman.
Hung.
Arnold Hung. Chris Hunter. Siddhant Kaushik. Josh Keln. Myra Khan. Zed Syed Khusru.
This is David Lee's name.
David Lee. Colin McLean. Curtis McLean. Therese Onkog.
Like the vegetable.
Cale Patton. Terrence Plunkett. Fadi Christian Shamas. Adam Spurgeon. Edward Stangy. Christopher Stepien. Sartaj Tawana. Anro Chan. Daniel Yankov. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Computer Information Systems, Cooperative Education. Namun Amarnku. Brandon Chan. Alex Dragulin. Jacob Gill. Peter Wang. Nowell Palladino. Raman Radmand. Michael Sujatno. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Science, Biology, Mario Al-Suleiman. Mysara Baraksi. Zahak Baraksi. Jenna Tori Berezinas. Fabiana Colina Quintero. Okay. Priscilla Cote. Michaela Dreger. Sydney Fisher. Kaylin Hamilton. Carolyn Herblin. Lucia Yavorchikova. Coleman. Courtney Coleman. Stephanie Cotter. Jennifer Lang. Aaliyah McCracken. Basira Yaqub. Sid Sassy. Sarah O'Brien. Marco Perizzolo. Julia Sampang. Taylor Saka. Hannah Sweet. Courtney Taylor. Wing Ki Tong. Ezra Yu. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Science, Cellular and Molecular Biology. Reem Hisham Akhmin. Karita Chan. Nisel Chua. Marin Flanagan. Henry Kirichikov. Charlene Luong. Kimberly Nolasco. Ryan Alchar. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Cassandra Appelhoff. Mohammed Usama Azad. Zafina Boudwani. Godwin Magisha Sazer.
Michael De Los Santos is mine, right? It's so low.
Michael De Los Santos.
Benjamin Foster.
Benjamin Foster. Gurpreet Gill. Carmen Alexia Gonsalves. Matthew Haddad. Michael Hidalgo. Nimesh Ladd. Yusef Madavian. Adam Paul. Ivan Perkovic. Navya Segal. Winji Mays Soberante. Tigist Tilan. Katharina Venter. Patrick Willing. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Mark Alwist. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to give the professors a second to swap places. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Matthew Bardal.
It's a big group. Matthew Bardal. Caleb Chisholm. Tate Greaves. Janelle Iris Hernandez. Chad Koivaneva. Timothy Meneses. David Ola. Colton Paquette. Matthew Steppen. Andrew Track. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science. Okay. Naomi Atrill. Evan Bishko. Vanessa Blake. Anastasia Branson. Emily Carroll. Rachel Davey. Michelle Marie De Bruin. Jamie Dubé. Air. Austin Air. Adam Fighton. Nicholas Harper. Danielle Hauser. Bryce Johnson. Nikita Kapeswat. Jonah Longarini.
Nice and easy.
Thank you. Cole Manning. Caleb Marks. Asia Charmel Mationg Smith. Kristen McKenzie. Nora Morris with Casper. Andrew Ords. Saray Cusance. Marissa Shakespeare Huster. Dawn Sloof. Marta Suiatilo. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Science, General Science. Ace Otto. Sarah Elgarwi. Monet Alonso Cruz. Banin El Sachet. Jas Karan Asi. Sharia Batra. Daksh Bhatt. Taylor Boswell. Riley Brown. Olivia Callahan. Nice and easy. Nathan Cameron. Aiden?
Yeah, thank you.
Aiden Doyle. Kay Gabiola. Yashel Gallant Erza. Harveer Gill. Joy Gleason. Lauren Grzib. Ashton Haycock. Emerline Cabiz. Simran Kaler. Geg Cow. Kelsey Lennon. Justin Lee. Manveer Mahil. Subnir Mandal. Paulina Abigail Medrano. Regan Miller. Nice and easy. Nicholas Mills. Kan Sien Mung. Malika Munir. John Navarro? John Bryan. John Bryan Navarro. Janine Pruder. Janine Pruder. Dawson Price. Navneet Rai. Jack Schmidt. Jenny Sefcik. Rohit Sharma. Omid Sultani. Ryan Swift. Rachel Tomasek. Lori Tran. Roxanne Vergara. Anna Vo. Crystal Way. Jared Williams. Michaela Wood. Isabella Zafra. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Science, Geology. Just give the faculty a second to swap the places here. Charbel Arhana. Stuart Barg. Taylor Brown. Selena Darwent. Zane McNaught. Alyssa Marie Prius. Kelly Stasic. Samantha Willis. Ayrton Greco Aligo. Benavides. Isabel Benavides. Balid Benahid. Megan Casey. Gabriella Caesar. Laura Flansbaum. Megan Gamash. Riza Geronimo. Hope Laura Ann Gennard. Valentina Malero. Valentina Guzman Malero. Sarah Haji. Cale Harbor. Tess Kinneberg. Rachel Lee. Saja Major. Zibat Malik. Linda Manning. Rafia Mashal. Vivian Nguyen. Solangia Park. Jessica Prue. Cassidy Saylor. Jemanuel Sardova. Amy Rose Sapinski. Shayla Tran. Haven Turner. Robin Eleanor Vobeda. Jennifer Whale. Risa Salazar. This concludes the graduates of the Faculty of Science and Technology at Mount Royal University.
I'll add my voice of congratulations to the graduates. I would now like to acknowledge the recipients of the 2023 Centennial Gold Medal. The Centennial Gold Medal Award commemorates a deep tradition of academic achievement and leadership at Mount Royal. The tradition of the Gold Medal was first established in Mount Royal in 1935, and it is our highest award for student academic achievement. All right, we have two recipients today. The first is Miss Megan Davidson. She was selected as the 2023 Centennial Gold Medal recipient for the Faculty of Arts. She graduates today with a Bachelor of Arts with a major in criminal justice with a GPA of just shy of a perfect 4.0. Come on up, please, Megan. Should I have not said? And now, a frequent flyer on this stage. It is now my pleasure to present Zafina Boudouani as the 2023 Centennial Gold Medal recipient for the Faculty of Science and Technology. She graduates today with a Bachelor of Science with a major in chemistry with an outstanding 3.9 GPA. Zafina, would you please join me at the front of the stage? All right. I would just say congratulations again. I would also just, as a technicality, we do encourage babies crossing the stage, but you are legally obliged to have your baby enroll in Mount Royal University for their first credential, just so you're aware.
Okay, let me add my congratulations, and I think, and to all of you and to the award winners, and I really think we should show our president how much appreciation we can have for our graduates. So let's do it, everyone. That'll show those business students. They couldn't even come close to that. It is now my pleasure to introduce someone who is very familiar to where you have been, where you are today, and what your road ahead looks like. They too went from being a student at Mount Royal, sitting where you're sitting, to a graduate, and now they're one of our many alumni who have gone off to accomplish many great things. Daniel Major graduated from Mount Royal in 2021 with a Bachelor of Science in Cellular and Molecular Biology, which is one of my favorite podcast topics, and he is currently an MD candidate at the University of Alberta. Daniel has a passion for social innovation, as do I, so I'm really interested in what you're going to say, and uses creative disruption to implement systems-level changes in healthcare, which is absolutely 100% needed. His efforts focus on inspiring and educating medical students on advocacy, systems thinking, and social accountability. So please join me in welcoming our alumni speaker, Daniel Major, to the stage to share a few words.
Hello, graduates and everyone who is here to support. I know that it takes a village to get someone to this point, to this moment. So I just want to begin by saying congratulations to you all. My time at Mount Royal was nothing short of transformative. It was my second attempt at post-secondary education, and while I knew I wanted an admission to medicine before it began, I don't think I was really ready until after it was over. It was a powerful experience while I was at Mount Royal, as I realized that there was nothing that I couldn't learn, and with that, nothing that I couldn't do. I'm now finished my second year of medical school, and it's a program rife with imposter syndrome, something that you might be feeling right now. I've been in a place of wandering discontent, wondering what I wanted to do and how I would make a contribution. And if you're feeling that, I encourage you to linger with it and reflect on it for a while. To emerge from it, though, will take vulnerability. In my mind, vulnerability isn't an issue to be overcome. It's an action and a commitment to demonstrate your own authenticity. And in the words of renowned psychologist Brené Brown, it is your gift to give. It is to challenge discrimination and oppression where others might not. It is to create meaning from what you are doing. And it is becoming comfortable, showing your true self, thoughts, and feelings. With so much opportunity and life ahead of you, it is also important to balance what is practical with what is possible. Your education has given you a foundation of practical skills you need to be successful. But it is your own boldness that will help you find what is possible. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. Relationships are key. Honor them, pour into them, and even think about what your role could be as a Mount Royal University alum. Graduates, with the tremendous opportunities and adventures ahead, we're also up against big, complex, systemic problems. These systems continually put the onus on the individual to change, though we must also look more deeply and challenge the structures that influence us. It is vital now more than ever to be stewards of quality information and be the filter the world needs to maintain healthy discourse, engage in respectful dissent, and when necessary, participate in revolution. The world needs you now more than ever. Wonder what you want, find your purpose, and express your authenticity. What the world needs is inside each one of you. Class of 2023, congratulations and welcome to the Mount Royal alumni community.
Thank you for those great words, Daniel. I started my career thinking if we could just change individuals, we could change everything. I'm ending my career knowing that we have to change the systems so that individuals can be who they are. So I applaud your words and thank you for the work you're taking on. Elder McSeacom gifted the university an honor song in 2018. The song recognizes Mount Royal as a place where Indigenous knowledge and perspectives are embraced. Graduates, today this song honors your achievement. I would now like to ask that everyone, except for our graduates, please stand up as you are able for the honor song. Graduates, stay seated because today this song honors you. Please turn your attention to the Sorrel Rider Singers who will perform the song. Thank you, Sorrel Rider Singers and Elder McSeekman. The song is truly an honor for our graduates. Once again, please be seated. Now, before we end our ceremony, I would like to first express sincere thanks to the mighty team that is in charge of the extensive planning and coordination that goes into preparing for Convocation and making it special for you, all of you here at Mount Royal University. Thank you to the staff in the University Registrar, Marketing and Communications, and Alumni Relations offices, and the many other employees who volunteer and support this important event. Let's give them a big round of applause. As graduates, you are now part of a vibrant group of more than 115,000 Mount Royal alumni who are doing amazing things around the world. I truly hope you'll stay connected with us and with your alma mater. You will always be a part of the Mount Royal University community. Graduates, remain positive and steadfast as you take the degree that you were awarded and granted today and you move forward to make a difference in all that you do. Congratulations to all of you. This concludes the official convocation ceremony, but before you go, there is one small rite of passage left for you to do. I would now like to invite Dr. Jonathan Withey, Dean for the Faculty of Science and Technology, to come to the podium to lead the time-honored tradition of the Tassel Toss.
Good morning, everyone. I kindly request that the platform party and all graduates please rise if you're able. We do have to the left. Friends and family, if you're able, could you please rise? This is the last time we're going to ask you to do this today, which makes it the last opportunity as well. And I think we can do just a little bit better than we did about 10 minutes ago. So please join me once again in celebrating the entire graduating class of 2023.